E Clampus Vitus, ECV, often described as one of the most eccentric and enigmatic organizations in American history. Known for blending historical preservation with an irreverent sense of humor and rituals shrouded in mystery, E Clampus Vitus is a peculiar blend of tradition and parody that captures the spirit of the California Gold Rush era and beyond. E Clampus Vitus traces its roots to the mid-19th century, specifically during the California Gold Rush, a time marked by ambition, adventure, and the search for prosperity in the rugged terrain of the American West. Unlike other secretive fraternal organizations of the era, which often carried solemn purposes or strict codes, ECV was born out of a sense of humor and camaraderie among miners. It served as a satirical counterpoint to more serious societies such as the Freemasons or Odd Fellows, offering a lighter, more approachable form of fraternity. The group's mythology claims origins in ancient Rome, tracing back to a shadowy figure named Claudius Vitus, who allegedly founded the order to protect the widows and orphans of Roman soldiers. This fantastical narrative, filled with historical inaccuracies and outright fabrications, was intentionally created to add a touch of absurdity to the group's identity. By the time E Clampus Vitus emerged during the Gold Rush, its founders had transformed the organization into a mix of genuine camaraderie and tongue-in-cheek tradition, reflecting the miners' rugged yet humorous spirit. The California Gold Rush, 1848 to 1855, brought a flood of hopeful prospectors, adventurers, and entrepreneurs to the Sierra Nevada foothills and beyond. These individuals faced extreme hardships, from grueling labor to treacherous terrain and isolation. In such an environment, the need for companionship and a sense of belonging became paramount. E Clampus Vitus provided a space where miners could share in their struggles, bond over shared experiences, and enjoy moments of levity in an otherwise harsh existence. Unlike other fraternal orders of the time, which often required substantial fees and upheld strict rules, ECV was remarkably inclusive. Membership was open to anyone who could pay a modest fee, often a few dollars or a round of drinks, and who could endure the group's playful initiation rituals. This openness was revolutionary in an era when most fraternal organizations excluded individuals based on class, race, or religion. As a result, E Clampus Vitus attracted a diverse membership, ranging from penniless miners to wealthy entrepreneurs, all united by a shared love of humor and camaraderie. One of the most enduring legacies of E Clampus Vitus is its commitment to historical preservation. While the group's antics and rituals often leaned toward the absurd, its members took the task of commemorating California's history seriously. From the early days of the organization, Clampers, as members are called, dedicated themselves to preserving and celebrating the stories of the Old West, particularly those of ordinary people whose contributions might otherwise be forgotten. The group erected plaques, monuments, and markers at significant historical sites, often choosing locations overlooked by more conventional historians. These commemorations celebrated everything from obscure events and unsung pioneers to notorious saloons and brothels, ensuring that the colorful tapestry of California's past was preserved in all its gritty glory. The plaques themselves often reflected the group's humorous approach, blending genuine historical information with whimsical language and playful exaggerations. For example, a clamper plaque might honor a long-forgotten prospector with a tongue-in-cheek inscription, such as, "Here lies the spot where old Joe struck gold, only to lose it in a poker game the very next day." This combination of sincerity and humor became a hallmark of ECV's efforts, endearing the group to historians and the public alike. At the heart of E Clampus Vitus lies its mysterious rituals and secretive traditions, which have remained a closely guarded part of the organization's identity. While much of the group's lore is intentionally absurd, its members take these rituals seriously, creating an atmosphere of exclusivity and intrigue. Initiates, known as purblind candidates, must undergo a playful yet elaborate induction ceremony, the details of which are never disclosed to outsiders. These rituals often involve humorous tests of endurance, playful pranks, and a liberal amount of alcohol, all conducted in the spirit of camaraderie. The initiation process is designed to poke fun at the solemnity of other fraternal orders while fostering a sense of belonging among members. Once initiated, members are granted titles such as Humbug, the leader of a local chapter, or Clampatriarch, further emphasizing the group's lighthearted approach. The group's motto, Credo Quia Absurdum, I believe because it is absurd, perfectly encapsulates its philosophy. E Clampus Vitus thrives on the absurd, blending genuine reverence for history with a playful disregard for convention. This duality allows the organization to balance its roles as a preserver of history and a source of entertainment, ensuring its continued relevance in a modern world. Despite its roots in the 19th century, E Clampus Vitus has not faded into obscurity. On the contrary, the organization remains active today, with chapters, known as outposts, spread across California, Nevada, and other Western states. Modern-day clampers continue to uphold the group's traditions, organizing gatherings, initiations, and historical commemorations with the same irreverent spirit that defined the original members. The organization's membership has expanded beyond minors to include individuals from all walks of life, united by a shared appreciation for history and humor. Events often draw large crowds, with members donning red shirts and black hats adorned with the group's emblem, a mysterious-looking figure known as the Clamper or Vitus. These gatherings serve as a reminder of the enduring appeal of E Clampus Vitus, which has managed to preserve its quirky identity while adapting to the modern era. In addition to its historical preservation efforts, the group has embraced philanthropic activities, supporting local communities and charitable causes. This blend of humor, history, and goodwill has helped ECV maintain its relevance and attract new generations of members. E Clampus Vitus occupies a unique place in American history, standing as a testament to the resilience and creativity of the human spirit. Born out of the challenges of the gold rush, the organization has transcended its origins to become a cultural institution, preserving the stories of the past while offering a space for fellowship and fun. Its commitment to inclusivity, humor, and historical preservation has ensured that E Clampus Vitus remains both relevant and beloved. The group's plaques and markers dot the landscape of the American West, serving as reminders of the colorful characters and events that shape the region's history. At the same time, its rituals and traditions provide a sense of continuity and connection to a bygone era, keeping the spirit of the gold rush alive in the hearts of its members. Perhaps most importantly, E Clampus Vitus embodies the idea that history is not just the domain of scholars and academics, but belongs to everyone. By celebrating the absurd, the overlooked, and the unconventional, the group has created a legacy that is as vibrant and diverse as the history it seeks to preserve. In the end, E Clampus Vitus is more than just a quirky fraternal organization. It is a living, breathing part of the American West's cultural fabric. Its blend of humor, mystery, and historical preservation offers a unique perspective on the past, reminding us that history is not only a record of serious events, but also a celebration of the human capacity for laughter, creativity, and connection. Through its plaques, rituals, and gatherings, E Clampus Vitus continues to honor the miners and pioneers who built the West, ensuring that their stories and their spirit live on for generations to come.